Uh, Today I'm going to solve a problem from Geeks for Geeks, which is of difficulty medium level, called the celebrity problem. So here in the problem statement they have mentioned there is a celebrity. Basically, the definition of celebrity is known to everyone, but celebrity doesn't know anyone in the party. So they have mentioned that there is a matrix of size n into m, and a row I and column j. If it is set to 1, then it indicates that ith person knows the jth person in the party. So we need to find the celebrity from the matrix, and if celebrity won't exist, we are supposed to return -1. Let me explain the problem statement clearly by taking the example. So in this matrix you can see some are set to 0, some are set to 1s. So what they have mentioned is, if the ith row and jth column is set to 1, then it indicates that ith person knows the j. And as usually all the diagonal elements are set to 1 because everyone knows himself. Let me explain this matrix. Um, so I will draw the rows and columns for this matrix. 1 minute. This is 0th row, this is first row, this is second row, and this is 0th column, first column, and second column. Now let's see. 0, a matrix of 0 and 0 is set to 1. It indicates 0 knows 0. Basically, we can ignore this because everyone knows himself, and 0 knows 1 because matrix of 0 and 1 is set to 1. And we can also see 1 knows 1 himself, and we can see 2 knows 1 and 2 knows 2. Here we can ignore this. 0 knows 0, 1 knows 1, 2 knows 2. I can say as I and j, when both are same, we can ignore these values. By observing this data, we can say 0 knows 1 and 0 and 2 knows 1. It indicates 1 is the celebrity because 1 is known by 0 and 1 is known by 2, and but 1 doesn't know anyone in the party. So answer will be 1. As they have mentioned, they gave answer as 1. So I am going to solve this problem in Python. Basically, we can use the dictionary from Python in order to store the persons in the party as the keys, and the people who knows that particular person as a values inside the dictionary. Mm, Let me start. So I am declaring a variable n, which is nothing but a number of rows, and I am declaring a variable m, which is nothing but a number of columns. By the way, we can access the uh, elements of the matrix using the indexing, like matrix of 0, matrix of 1, etc. And now I am going to take a dictionary called maybe known. Now I am going to iterate over the matrix for I in range of n and for j in range of m. So I am going to iterate over the matrix. This loop will run from 0 to number of rows, and the inner loop will run from 0 to number of columns. So what I am going to do is, if matrix of I and j double equal to 1, what it will check, if the particular ith row and jth column is set to 1, then only we are supposed to consider that value. Basically it indicates ith person knows the jth person. And mm, So what we are supposed to do is we are storing the values of I uh, in terms of values and values of j in terms of keys, as they have mentioned in problem, saying that jth person uh, jth person is known to ith person, matrix of ij. So for sorry if j in a, then we are supposed to, so if the particular jth person is already there in dictionary, then we are supposed to add I inside that dictionary. So here values will be, I am taking as a set. Yes, if the particular j is not there inside the dictionary, then I will create a new set and then I will add that particular person, nothing but I inside the dictionary. So after completing, then we will get a dictionary stating stating like this: the persons present inside the party, and in terms of values we will get the people who knows that particular person. So I need a what we can say set called all persons maybe. So what I'm going to do is I will include all the people who knows who was known by someone inside this set. I can iterate over the what we say dictionary for I in that, for j in a of I, all persons dot add of j. So set has a method called add in order to add the elements into the set. Why I am using set is it will ignore the duplicate values inside it. So finally, what the all persons contains? It contains all the people who was known by someone. So now our task become easier. We are supposed to check the who is celebrity from the dictionary. So by the definition, celebrity is known to everyone, but celebrity doesn't know anyone. So in order to do this, uh, I will take a new variable n1. Uh, Basically, it will be a n of mat of 0 minus 1. This is because it will indicate the number of people present inside the party excluding himself. Uh, uh, I am using this n1 in order to check whether that particular celebrity is known to anyone or not. So how we can do is, sorry, this is not mat, this is dictionary we need to take. For I in here, if what we are going to check, a of I will be a set. uh, we need to check len of a of I. If len of a of I double equal to n1, what does it indicates? A of I is a value, it will get the value, I mean values in the sense the people who knows that particular person, and it should be equal to n1 indicates the particular person is known to everybody. And as I told you, celebrity should not know anyone inside the party. In order to check this, I not in all persons. So as I told you, all persons will contain the set who was known to someone inside the party. Then we can return I. If the celebrity is not present inside the party, then we are supposed to return -1. Um, there is a test case inside this problem. Basically, when they gave only one row and one column inside, inside the matrix, then we are supposed to return that element itself, because there is only one people present in the party and he himself will become the leader of the party. So in order to check that, if len of mat double equal to 1 and len of mat of 0, oh wait, we already took the variables for this. If n double equal to 1 and m double equal to 1, then return 0. 0 indicates 0th column or 0th row, anything might be. Let's run this code once. We got some error. Name A is not defined. Sorry. So I have declared the dictionary as known, but here I have used it as A. Let me correct this. Known, known. Here also. Is there anywhere I have missed? Okay, let's compile and check. Hmm. For I in, no. We are getting some unusual results here. Sorry. Uh, Basically, I forgot to include the one case here. As I told you, he himself would be a leader, and we should not consider that test case. If I won't include this, then we will get an extra count here. I mean, inside this dictionary. So we are getting some false value. I mean, -1. It is coming to here. Huh. Now it is passing the test case. Let me submit this. As we can see, our code has passed the test successfully. Thank you.